Welcome everybody to my show. I'm fishing live out here in the sticks, coming live from Green Cove Springs, Florida. And I'm fishing out here live so you don't have to. Okay, I'm fishing with Wonder Bread today. And actually this is just a regular cheapy brand of bread. Check us out. Double header. You might be biting, huh? Nailed them quick. I'm going to keep one of these and I'm going to use him for bait. Let this one go, the bigger of the two. Alright, as on this show, as always, what's the magic word? Contact! Ah! Yes sir, contact. Alright. It's not a bad start to the show. I hooked up just before I started the live stream. I figured I'd show everybody. Yeah, rocking them. Alright. Let's get a fillet knife here. See if we can't make some cut bait for that smaller bluegill. Send him out there. Maybe we can hook up with a big boy. And in the meantime, see if I can't get another one. I chummed it up with some bread. I'll show you how to chum for them here. I'm just using little bitty hook, little piece of bread, smashing it on the hook. Using 2 hooks so you can get double headers, right? Yeah, right. It doesn't happen all that often, believe me. I get them occasionally, and I'm always proud to show. I mean, a double header does not mean 2 people hooked up on the boat at the same time. It means, you know, you got 2 of your fish at the same time. Got to have 2 hooks, although sometimes you can catch them with 1. Especially if you got treble hook on there, get some aggressive fish. All right. Tide's still coming in. It's supposed to be going out by now. Now what are you gonna do? So I toss it out there. There's no weight on it. It's just 2 hooks and 2 little bread balls. I wait for the line to do something funny. You go ha ha and you set the hook. Oh, I missed that one. You got my top bait there. They be fast and I be slow. Alright, let me get some more chum out and some more bait. A loaf of bread should last you at least 2 fishing trips. This is really all you need to fish for bluegills and catfish. You'll catch all kinds of catfish that swim. Oh, I got something. Oh, yeah. I think it's a big, big bluegill. Whoa. Man, look at the bend on that rod. That was jumbo bluegill. Easy 10 inches and fat. It's what this river is known for. This is the St. Johns River. Yeah. Got a nice little copper color to him. Alright, so I want you to jump out of this boat. No, I'm scared. Alright, look. You want flying lessons? Yes, sir. What's the magic word? Contact! Oh, he fell in the boat. Premature ejaculation. Sometimes they get away before they jump out of the boat. Alright, so time for another piece of bait. Toss it out there. Biting so fast I might not be able to show you how to chum. You just take a piece of bread and you mash it up in your hand and rub it, the bread ball, on the palm of your hand. It'll make all these nice little baits, you know, chum baits. You just throw them out there, and that's how I chum them up. Make sure you squeeze it a little bit or it won't sink. It'll tend to float, which, you know, it's okay sometimes because, you know, you can see them feeding on top of the water, but you don't want to draw seagulls. They'll poop on your boat. Oh, there's one. Yes, sir. I be fast and they be slow. Boy, he's fighting good. What do we got there? Oh, we got our first channel cat. Oh, well, had our first channel cat. Uh-oh, now I'm snagged on the roof. Ding dang. It's on the mast shroud. That was a mess. All wrapped around the wire that runs up to the mast. I started picking that catfish up out of the water. I think he was just holding on to the bait. I don't even think he was hooked hardly. Just opened his mouth and it shot out of there. And you guys didn't miss much. He wasn't that big. Maybe a 15, 16 incher. Cast it out there again. Let's see what we can get. They're biting fast. Let's see what's happening in the world. Cast off one of the baits. That's a good thing though about fishing with, you know, two baits. So you keep it out there and you know you still got one bait. You see one bite and Leave it in there, you still got a bait. Put some bait on the one that got swung off. Fishing with these little bitty rods is fun. Set it here like it's out on the wild there, catfish rod or something. Alright, so definitely catching them. Got this one here I'm cutting up for bait. He was a double header. We let the bigger of the two go. It's doing something funny. Oh, they be fast and I be slow. Tide's still coming in. It's supposed to be going out. They've been way wrong for the last couple days. It's way wrong. By a good hour or so. It's finally starting to stop coming in. It should start running out. Hopefully it'll have a pretty fast tide. Oh, there we go. Oh, boing. Missed that bite. Boing. Guess they be fast and I be slow, right? Didn't get the bait. It's surprising how good that a dough ball will stay on the hook. You mash it up. Okay, so the Lunar table says it's a good time to fish right now. So obviously they're right. But hey, you know, anytime's a good time to fish if you can get off work. Whatever. But as I always say, if you don't chum, they won't come. What's that? Oh yeah, this is a test of the emergency fishing broadcasting system. This is only a test. If this had been an actual emergency, I would have told you to quit your job, call in sick, or just run and start fishing. I would have told you where to start fishing, what they're biting on, and all the good info. Unfortunately, this is only a test. Oh, boy, they're biting. Unless that's blue crabs grabbing at the bait, but we don't get too many over here. Whoa! Man. That was fun to drag. I got it feathered really loose there. Still got the baits. All right, keep chumming. They'll stop coming. That's what I say. I don't even ever have time to cut up that bluegill for bait. I got a bigger rod rigged up. Figured we could put a chunk of bluegill on that, cast it out, and see if what we can hook up with. Just for grins and giggles, you know. It's not the easiest place to land something big, but it can be done. If you've watched the show before, you know I get them. I get them. There. See if I can't cut a piece of cut bait here. Nice piece of the shoulder steak. Oh, nice. Oh, oh, nice. Just tuning in, doing pretty good here. Oh, I missed another one. Darn. I'm gonna cut some of this bluegill up for bait here. Action's giving me a hard way to go, though. There we go. Nice little fillet of bluegill for bait there. Get out the big rod. Let's go hunting bears. Nice big circle hook. Come here, you. Alright. We're gonna go gunning for bear. Let's put this whole fillet on here. Fish on the white rod. White. Get this one all tangled up. We're not good at that. Right. Stop flopping off of there. Line just shooting off of the coils. There. Come on. Oh. That's not good. There, got it. I'm gonna lob this way out there, out of the range here where we're fishing. This one, we might have one on there. Going pretty good. I'll go under the boat. No. Definitely no shortage of action around here. Come out of there. No. He's around my rudder. There we go. Got him out of there. A little channel cat. We're fishing for his daddy and mommy too right now. Well, it's an eating-sized channel cat for some people. Definitely fat. Hey, wait, calm down. Don't you fin me, bad boy. Don't you give me a fin. I'm not high-fiving you, Buster. Yeah. All right. What's the magic word, soldier? Contact! Oh, he's gonna jump, he's gonna jump. Ah. Contact. Flying lessons. Okay, so we got another rod rigged up with a big hunk of bluegill, cut bluegill on it. So there are giant channel cats out here. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid. All right. There's some chum out there. Keep chumming, they'll stop coming. They might slow down a little bit though because the tide stopped. Should start running the other way shortly. But so far we haven't seen even a tiny bit of lull in the action. It's been red hot. I mean red hot. So I'm fishing live out here in the sticks so you don't have to. Get your coffee, get your sandwich, get your munchies, get your barbecue on, sit back, we're going to catch some fish. Hopefully. Hopefully there's more fish in there. I think I saw another one. This is one of the best fisheries in the world. This is St. John's River. About 20 miles south of Jacksonville. Hopefully we'll hook up on something on that big bluegill fillet. It's about the size of your hand, just the fillet. So that ought to get some interest to some big catfish out there, we hope. Get a big redfish maybe, or flounder. Nah, it's probably too big. It'd be a big flounder to eat that. But big red wouldn't have any problem with it. I missed another bite. And there are big reds in here. I don't mean the chewing gum. Big red. Oh, it's a nice day down here. Very, very nice. Fish are biting, it's sunny, a little breeze is kicking up to cool it off, it's warm. Paradise, Florida fishing. Got a respectable number of fish so far. Uh-oh, they got one of my baits. Put another one on there. Get another piece of bread out. Once again, I'm just using regular old bread, white bread. The wheat bread, well, honey wheat works. I think the regular wheat bread's not quite as good. I think they like that honey. I know I do. Alright. Fresh piece of bait on here. Again, I just mash it on the hook. I'm using a hook about the size of your thumbnail. Good. I think the tide's starting to move already. That was real quick change. See them bluegills up top of the water over there. They're tearing up the chum. Skin, just rub it on your hand and you get all that. Squeeze it, mash it down so it sinks. Toss it in there. This is how you chum. Oh, missed one, missed one. Pay more attention. You just never know what you're going to pull up here when you're fishing. Could be a big channel cat, white bullhead, 4 or 5 different species of bluegills. Bass, there's crappie, reds, flounders, stingrays, eels. Start sounding like Bubba Gump. Big shrimp. Cut some more cut bait here. Put some out on the other rod. Oh, there's one. Okay, fishy. Must be a catfish. He's fighting pretty hard. Doesn't seem to be anything mammoth though.
All right.
What we got? What we got? Catfish. All right, you come up here. Yes, that's that one. Not a giant by any means, but respectable. Put up a nice fight. Oh, he just pooped everywhere. You naughty fish. Oh, that's naughty. Keeps pooping. I guess I'd crap too if I was on somebody's boat. Pulled up out of the water. Oh, he keeps pooping there. Boy, he's got diarrhea. I have never seen a fish poop that much. Ugh. Guy, he had some Hershey squirts, I'm telling you. Ugh. You ever see a fish with diarrhea? It's first for everything. I've seen him come up here and take a crap. Man. Never saw that before. Only on my back porch fishing show. Only on my show can you see fish with diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea. some more bread on there. There we go. We gotta clean that up. That's disgusting. Oh. That fish literally, oh, it stinks too. They get even, don't they? Nothing's went after the big fillet there. So what we'll do, we'll put some little pieces of bluegill and hang it off the side of the boat. Let it go up under the pier. See if we can get any action on a smaller rod too. So, a nice little piece of chunk bait here. There we go. Oh, another one. I want two of them. One more piece. Chunky monkey. They always start biting when you start messing with your rods and stuff. It's getting hot out here. I'm glad I got my solar shading in my beamy top. It's the solar shading here. This is good stuff. Keeps you from roasting. Getting roasted. Uh-oh, fish on. Yes, sir. Got something here. Mr. Bluegill. Huh? Not near as big as those other ones. It's like the smallest one of the day. Alright, so. Alright, Private. I want you to jump out of this plane. I thought it was a boat. Yeah, same thing. We'll pretend it's a plane. Alright, you ready? What's the magic word? Contact! Contact! Alright. Contact. Alright, let's cast out the other one here. We got two pieces of cut bait on it. There we go. Have a look, see. And we'll put this right over the side. Cast it up towards the main pier. I got 3 rods out. There we go. Got 2 gunning for big bear. 1 that catches some medium bears and, and bluegills. Still get some pretty good size channel cats on these little ultralights too. I think it's rigged up with about 10-pound test. So it's got a good chance of getting a good sized fish. I haven't used any cut bait in a while. Usually I just use bread and catch plenty of channel cats, but I'm going to give the cut bait a try and see if I can't get a little bit larger specimens, right? On this rod I got a piece the size of your hand to cut bait. Big, about a 5/6 circle hook and a weight to hold it down on the bottom. Oh, missed a bite. They're biting on the bread, that's for sure. Remember, you just take a piece of bread and you mash it into a ball. Just rub it on the palm of your hand. Whoa! Alright, we got something on the cut bait. Alright. Get this one in out of the way. I don't have one on it too. Alright, fish on. What we got? Oh. Look at that. Bluegills will eat bluegills. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Did you know bluegills will eat bluegills? I'm using cut bluegill for bait. I caught a bluegill. Alright, so they're cannibals. Yeah. Hold still, hold still. Bluegills are cannibals. What's the magic word? Contact! Ah! Alright, so bluegills will eat bluegills. I didn't know that. Oops. Cast it right between my ropes. There we go. No idea they would eat theirself. That's pretty awesome. Bluegills eating bluegills. What a shame. Okay. This is a fun little stream here, catching fish. I usually always catch them, but it's always fun. Step out on your back porch and start fishing. That's the good life. Tides are moving. Last couple of days, that tide's been really slow. Alright, so you're fishing on the My Back Porch Fishing Show, where I put you in charge. See that? You are the one fishing. Here, hold that pole for me. Oh yeah, I probably caught 10 of them so far. Bluegills and catfish. Oh, there's another one. Oh, did I lose him? No, he's on there. Channel cat. That's a baby one. A baby channel cat. Let's see if I can get it in here. He took the cut bluegill. It's the smallest catfish of the day. I think the bluegills are bigger than this we've been catching. But hey, it's a fish. They're fun. Alright, you. Let's hold still. What's that magic word? Contact. Contact. Brrr. Ah. Good thing about cut bait is it hardly ever comes off. It's 2 fish on the cut bait. It's funny though that I caught a bluegill on cut bait and cut bluegill. I didn't know they ate each other. Guess stranger things have happened. We'll see if that's a commonplace, you know. So they'll eat themselves. Yeah. What's that? Fish, yeah. Oh, he got away. You see that rod? Boing, boing, boing. Man. Grabbing something out of the cabin and really got my bread. Alright. Yeah, this is the best fishing hole in the world. And I'm coming live from sunny Florida. Fishing out here in the sticks, so you don't have to. Getting warm out. Still hoping something will eat this big cut bait there. It's as big as my hand, the bait. Got half a bluegill on there, one side. Half a big bluegill. And the little black rod here, it's got 2 pieces of cut bluegill, just small pieces. Ah, I missed a bite. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Probably a bluegill, but you never know. They got one bait. Again, I'm just using bread balls on the white rod here. Just little bitty bread balls. Other rods both have cut bluegill. Keep chumming, they'll stop coming. The tide's moving pretty good now. The wind's going with it today. Oh, there's one. Got him. Got him, got him. Fighting pretty hard. Might be a catfish or a big bluegill. Oh, it's a big bluegill. Oh! I thought it was a catfish he was fighting so hard. Look at that. That's a big one. About 11 inches. There we go. Yeah, who wouldn't want to eat that bad boy? If you're a cat lady, I always ask this. Are there cat men? There's cat ladies everywhere. See them on The Simpsons and other shows, you know, they're making fun of the old cat lady. there an old cat, man? Meow. What's the magic word? Contact. Did you say contact? Yes, sir, Captain, sir. Aye, aye. Get out of that boat, you maggot. Ah. Oh, yeah. Flying lessons. Or paratroopers, whatever you want to call them. It's a good time. We're not harming them. We're just letting them fall. It's just a normal release, people. Don't get upset. Get another piece of bread out. Seems like they like the bread a lot better than the cut bait. That could change at any time. It could switch on and off. Although what, we caught 2 of them on the cut bait. We caught a bluegill and then channel cat on the cut bait. But we caught all that on the bread baits. It always gets looped around the tip of my rod. Uh-oh, that wind's going to start working against us here. Kind of blowing the baits back towards the boat. Coming. They'll keep coming. It's Fat Jack. Tide's starting to move. It's headed out. Been chewing pretty good. Let's see if it continues, huh? Yeah. Chumming, chumming, chumming. Keep them fish a coming. Chum chum. Rain and wind and weather. Fish tails together. Waiting at the end of the ride. Chumming, chumming, chumming. Keep them fishies coming. Got a chummer, they'll stop coming. Got one. Oh, he got away. Damn. Come back and eat it. You know you want it. Oh. I'm missing a lot of bites. Up. Getting them. Starting to get sneaky now. Nice diesel truck coming down the pier. Wouldn't it be nice? Maybe someday I'll get a sponsor and say, here's your new diesel truck to plug on your show. And be like, right on. Right on. Give me my new diesel truck. Right on. It's hot. Finally a hot day. Pretty cloudy, but man, it's getting hot. Got a southeast breeze blowing that warm air up from Miami. Warm air from Miami. Hoping something will attack that big chunk of bluegill that I got out there. It's like the size of my hand. Half a fillet side of bluegill on the big white rod. Oh, we got away. They be fast and I be slow. Don't you know? Oh yeah, I caught about 10 or 11 of them so far. Bluegills and catfish. Come by, I want to know, what are you catching? What are you catching? I'm catching them. Sure. Yeah, pretty good stream here. Lots of fish. I like that bread. Oh, got one. Oh, he spit the hook. Man, I must have a dull hook or something. Better. Sometimes these bluegills and stuff, or panfish, they got really thin paper mouths, and you hit them too hard, you just rip it right out of their mouth. I try to keep it, you know, pretty easy on the drag here. Let's toss some more bread out there. Keep chumming. They'll stop coming. If you don't chum, they won't come. All that good stuff. I still can't believe I caught that big bluegill on a chunk of bluegill. I didn't know they'd eat each other. I figured all we get would be catfish, you know, maybe a croaker or a redfish, flounder. I sure didn't expect to see that big fat bluegill in there. Must be bluegills. Grabbing it, and they feel the resistance and they just spit it. These are big bluegills, they're smart. Wind's picking up. Hear it whistling through the ropes and the wires on the boat behind me. Might have to chain mine down here. Get my beamy top tightened up here. Everybody holler if you see a bite. Got 3 rods out there. Huh. Bite slowed down a little bit. It's alright. They'll start right back up. You watch. Oops. Uh-oh, white rod's got a fish on. Coming, fishies. He's still on there, peeps. He's still on there. Ready to get loose. It's hot. Oh, he's still on there. There. Look at him pull. Come on, you. Come in here. Catfish on the little ultralight. At least I think it's catfish. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, a little bit bigger catfish. See if I can get it up here. Looks like he's hooked pretty good. Yeah. Get out of here. Contact. Man. Those catfish, they got diarrhea today, I'll tell you what. What's up, Sailor James? Everybody wants to know where I got my cool captain's hat. Snagged my rope out there. Crud. I got it at Walmart. It's like $1.50. And then the little anchor emblem, I got that from, it came with the boat, but they sell them like, what do they call it? Joann's Fabrics and Michael's. It's an iron-on patch. So I bought the cap for about $1.50 at Walmart. It was in the clearance aisle. They're probably a little bit more than that. And the boat came with all kinds of goodies when I bought it. I got a good deal and people were nice and they just were trying to fix it up and they gave up. You know, it's just too hard, but that's where that stuff comes from. Alright, so let's see if I can get this unhooked. It's hanging on the rope out there. Bummer. That wasn't so hard. I thought it'd be impossible to get off of there. So, there you have it. You know, I mean, I got cut bait out there, and the catfish are preferring the dough balls. Now, granted, these are smaller catfish. Although I've caught them up to 15 pounds on little bitty dough ball, no bigger than your thumbnail. Right here off the back of the boat. And then I've caught some that were 30 pounds, you know, or better on the cut bluegill. Alright. Let's go. Let's keep chumming. They'll keep coming. Yeah, if you go to Walmart and buy the cap for a couple dollars and, you know, maybe get you 2 or 3 of them because it's white cap and they get dirty pretty easy. Then go over to Joann's Fabric or Michael's, and then in the iron-on patches, you know, they got little stars and anchors and all kinds of little nautical things. Oh, there was a bite. Boink! Felt like a bluegill bite. Said, boink! Like that. What goes boink? Because it always gets away, you know, when it goes boink. Like, what was that? It was a boink. It was a boink. Oh, he bent the rod. Ding, dang. Dull hooks, right? I've had those on there for 2 shows now. Probably kind of dull. Still pretty sharp. Maybe I'll give him a little tug when I set the hook now, huh? Drive that hook home. Oh. Maybe it's like blue crabs or something, but you know, usually when a blue crab grabs your bait, man, they don't let go until you start lifting them up out of the water. So I kind of doubt that it's blue crabs. I'm pretty sure it's a fish going boink. So people, when your rod goes boink, Captain Danny says it's a fish. Set your hook. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do? Go fishing. Oh man! Boink, boink, all the time. Boink, boink. I think they're bluegills. They're little baby croakers. Croak, croak. Alright. Seem to like it as it's sinking. Hitting it as it's sinking. That's why I think they're big bluegills. They're chummed up in there feeding in the current. They're smart too. They feel any resistance, they just spit that hook. So far the bread's definitely winning on the cut bait, beating the cut bait's butt. But, you know, it's mostly small panfish. Hadn't been any of the larger specimens. Oh, I did catch a big bluegill on cut bait. 8-cut bluegill. Unbelievable. The white rod here, it's got a piece of cut bait the size of my hand. There was a bite in the middle rod. Boink. Another boink. The heck goes boink, because you never catch it, you know, it's just boink. Sometimes it'll really bend that rod too. I did it again. It's after it, whatever it is. See if we can catch Mr. Boinker. Give him such a pinch. Give him such a pinch. I wonder if you still got bait. Well, they got one of them. So. I'll put a little piece of cut bait on there, huh? Why not? It's a nice little piece of bluegill flesh here. Just a little piece. See what happens, huh? See if bluegills like bluegills, or if that was just a freak accident. I'm thinking it's more commonplace that bluegills are cannibals. Because he ate a big piece of cut bait. Let's see if they'll eat just a little size of your pinky fingernail cut bait. What's a nice day out here. What's going on in the world, peeps? People! Wonder if a blue crab's out there like eating the bait that I got on the big rod. If a catfish should eat that blue crab too. It's like a surf and turf, you know. Oh, he got away. Oh, he doubled the rod. Dang. I'm too lazy to put a new hook on there. Sharp new hook. Maybe he'll come back. Mr. Blinker. What goes boink? Still got both baits, whatever it was. They might be catfish. They got a really tough mouth. They're just probably vacuuming the bottom out there, and they sucked it in, you know, and it hits the roof of their mouth, goes to the end of the line, and it just comes right out because it's hard to. That's like harder than leather. You need a really sharp hook to get them catfish. Unless it gets them in the side of the mouth, you know, or the lower part of the jaw. That upper, and where the teeth are, they got like little rows of grinder teeth. Yeah, don't bass lip them, big channel cat. You rip your thumb off. Roll. Oh, man, it's boink. Man, why it goes boink like that? I'm missing so many bites. It's got to be a dull hook. Got a lot of fish so far. Got at least 10 of them. At least I figure that many. Haven't been keeping count. Had a double header right when I started the show. 2 big fat bluegills, same time, same rod. That's where I got all this cut bait from. Still got a lot of him left for cut bait here. It's caught, I don't know, 2 or 3 the cut bait has. Bread's tearing it up. It's like the bait of the day is bread. Wind's picking up. Feels good. It was hot. It's hot. Got my red ball. Cut bait staying on pretty good. No surprise there. Must have been the boink. Probably bluegills boinking it. Wind's blowing towards the boat, kind of puts an extra bow in the line. Kind of hard to detect the bite sometimes until it goes all the way straight or the rod bends. By then it might be too late. Got him. Got you, Mr. Fishy. Mr. Bluegill. One of the colorful ones. Ladies and gentlemen, he ate cut bluegill. So that's the second one I've caught. They're cannibals, yes sir. Alright, Mr. Cannibal, eat your buddies. What's up? What's that, Jaime? You're Rambo. Says he's Rambo. He's Special Forces. He's gonna jump. Ready? What's the magic word, Rambo? Contact! Okay, so he ate a piece of cut bait. It's cut bluegill. He ate his cousin, his uncle, his aunt, whatever. Oops. Okay. So they like to cut bluegill. That one doesn't have any skin on it. Maybe that's the secret. Give them a double fillet. Maybe they don't like it when it has the scales on it. Well, no, that one they were eating. It's got the scales on it. I got 2 fish on that with scales on it. So far, 3 fish have eaten the cut bluegill. Probably 10 or 11 have eaten the bread. Keep chumming. Keep on chumming. Chumming, chumming, chumming. Keep them fishies coming. Chum, chum, chum. There we go. Oh, I missed him. Isn't that frustrating? They gotta be dull hooks. Still got both baits. Casting it up under the dock. Under the boardwalk. Fishies are having fun. Under the boardwalk. More chum, more chum. Just chumming with bread. Just rub it in your hand in a little ball. Mix all that chum, give it a little squeeze so that you know it'll sink. Toss it out there. If you chum, they will come. Yes, they will. live from cloudy Florida, fishing out here in the sticks so you don't have to. What a fun fishing hole. I love it. At any time of the day, you can come out here and just wail on them. I wonder if they'll let me go down in the cabin and make some iced tea. Let's see. Yeah, this thing does something funny. Everybody holler. Yes, Marina. Hey, you can cook here. Pretty nice little place to stay. It's a long way to the ocean, but it's good freshwater fishing. Darn good. Better than darn good. Golly, it's good. Let's go in here and put some iced tea on. He said, if something happens, let me know. Everybody holler. Alright, fishies. Whew. No, but to answer your question, I've never eaten one of the fish out of here ever. Nope. Water's just a little bit too grody for me. Grody. That water's grody. So, this is the world's greatest back porch fishing show. Coming at you live, Green Cove Springs, Florida. Fishing out in the sticks, so you don't have to. This is a test of the emergency fishing broadcasting system. This is only a test. If it had been an actual emergency, I'd have told you to quit your job, call in sick, or just run out to your nearest fishing spot, start fishing. I would have told you what to catch them on and where they're biting. Unfortunately, this is only a test. This is a test of the emergency fishing broadcasting system. This is only a test. We want to hear that big cut bait sing on the big rod there, a big game rod. That rod on the left, the big white one's caught some whopper fish. I always encourage everybody to go back to my fishing shows. There's hundreds of them. You can see me catching huge fish everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell. You gotta ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah. Alright. If you don't ring the bell, you won't get the subscriptions, you know, the alerts. It says Big Catfishing is streaming live. Coming at you live, so you don't have to. Well, that wind is kicking up. But yeah, you can cook out here. I got a stainless barbecue. I've never used it. Usually I just grill out inside the boat. I got a fish on. Yep. Feels like a kitty cat. Pulling some drag. What we got? Let's reel it in, huh? He's putting up a good little tussle. No, he didn't get on the rudder. There he's off the rudder. Whoa. Stand down, stand down. Oh, wait. Oh. That channel cat. Definitely took the cut bluegill. Oh, man. I think it's heavy enough to about break the rod. 3 pounds. Channel cat, ladies and gentlemen. Well, still. He ain't cut bluegill. Thing almost looks like a white bullhead. Seems like a channel cat that size that still have his spots. Anybody know what this is? Is that a white bullhead or a channel cat? His tail's not really as hard forked as some of the channel cats. Alright. Contact! Contact! Yeah, a lot of times they're just content eating down there, just swimming around in a narrow space and fishing straight down, and you don't even know you got it on there until you lift up on the rod. It's like, oh, wonder how long he was been on there. I don't know, he might have grabbed it right as I was lifting off the bottom, because he was hooked right in the top of the lip. Hard to say. Cut baits up to, I think, 4. 1 bluegill and 3 catfish. Bread's got 10 or 11 probably. Yeah. Oh, what fun it is.